Well, good morning. I just thought I'd show you my little electrical plumbing, and then later today maybe we'll be able to show you some of Emma's amazing gardening. This is a little broadcast from Edgehill on Thursday, whatever date it is in April. Let's just flip this around as if I can. Oh, I need to. How do I flip it when I'm starting the video? I don't even know now. It's ridiculous. How am I supposed to do a proper broadcast? So I'm going to have to send this in 2 parts. Crazy. Okay, second part coming shortly. Okay, right, so line of electrical wire, 20 amp, 3 core, 2 sheathed, 1 earth line runs along here. This is a very interesting bit, see? And then you can see Emma doing some grass seed around our swimming pool. As you can see, the swimming pool, I've taken the top cover off, but I've left the solar cover on, which interestingly allows heat in but won't let heat out. Very important to note. Let's carry on around here. And then what I'm going to show you here is this incredible little pump. It's currently running. I've actually upgrading to a sand pump, but this is just a box standard filter pump. Interestingly, it pumps about 530 gallons per hour. I'm talking at the moment. I'm just doing a broadcast. No, she hasn't yet. That was my wife that disturbed me just then to ask if Zoe had been fed. I had actually taken her for a poo this morning, but anyway, that was another job that needs to be done. Instead, I decided to clean the coffee machine with a stainless steel cleaner, just to make sure it's nice and clean. So yeah, as I was saying, here's the swimming pool. Still here, fairly early in the morning, but so you can see here, this is obviously running on power, and before I didn't have any power in the shed. Now, I'll just give you a little sneak preview here. One of the things I've put up. Oh, wait for it. Yes, see? It's a light. And not only just that, it's a light that comes on when someone walks near to it. Now, what I've done with this one is I've made this setting so this one will only come on at in the dark time, in the night time, when someone walks near, and I'm testing it, which is really interesting. That's got it. Really interesting that actually I can be about here, which is like, you know, a nice, maybe 10 meters. I haven't measured it. I will do that for make sure I'm exact and precise with my guidance. So from the back of the house we have that light that comes on, and then interestingly, when I get nearer to the shed, so let's say I'm walking down here in the dark and I might be tripping up or might be taking Zoe to her special toilet, which I'll come on to a bit later. I can walk with here with the light, and then I get to this place and then this light comes on. Okay, so I'm always walking in light. Now excuse the mess, because I had to, during my electrical work, I emptied the shed, but it also gives us the opportunity during this strange time to clean out any of the crap that's in the shed that's no longer needed. Now let's just quickly look outside this side. So of course you're thinking, well, I'm walking down here and now I've moved out of the zone and it might be getting dark, especially if I'm thinking maybe just a couple of jumps on the trampoline. So what happens? Aha, you may answer with another light, you see? And this one triggered, I'm going to say, I will do a follow-up episode of this because I know you're very interested. This one triggers about here, so I could be walking down the garden, and then if you could just see it, I don't know whether I can zoom in, it's going to be pretty cool if I can. Look at that, see? Just that triggers, and then the light, there's a light. Yep, that comes on. The light that comes on there, yeah, and it doesn't disturb anyone because the light comes to about, I guess about here. Now, if I'm really adventurous, I may even start to put street lights down here. Yeah, but at the moment it's just becoming a bonfire pit, which is good, because in our next episode we're going to be showing you how many leaves we've got since Emma's pruned the privet hedge on the front and removed all the ivy. We've got quite a lot to do. Now, last part of today's episode though is the pièce de la résistance. So I'm outside my shed. It's nice and light here, nice and light here. Here, and here. We're just getting used to how to film these episodes for you. Here. Okay, then I come to the shed door. So I can't unlock. Now, please don't blame me for the fact that I have to turn the other way to what would normally be unlocking. This was installed prior to my time, but it is a job that I will take on. Right, I'm going to open the door and you'll be just incredibly amazed, right? Look, a light comes on instantly. I walk in the door. I don't even have to touch a light switch. It's just on. Yeah, so even if it's dark in here, and what I've done with that one is I've made it come on whether it's daylight or nighttime, just because I can. So yeah, so that's nice. I've got a nice light in here. Well, I'll probably play around with a different positioning, and you can see I've got some shelves which we've had before. Now let's just take a look, a little sneak preview at how awesome electrical work's been done. So you see here, it's coming into the four-way junction box. There's a four-way, but I'm using this as a three-way. Four-way junction box. This line that's coming in from the outside. Now, just in case you're worried, that goes back to the garage, but I've put an RCD so it will trip. If any problems here, it will trip at the other end and not trip the house. So I've put a little RCD that, then split, and this has got power. This, I don't know whether you can hear this. Just listen very carefully. Oh, did you hear that? The pump's now turned off. We'll pump on. Also, spare terminal. Let's say I want to come out here and dry my hair. I can use it for a hairdryer, or maybe a sun lamp, or probably more importantly a little fridge with some beer here. Well, you never know. So I've put an extra one in there. Now then you say, well, where's the lights? So that's good. So I take that and I go all the way up there. I'm going to have to quickly change position of the camera so you can see. Oh, there we go. There we go. And there's all along there. That goes up there. That goes up there. Now, then I run it along here. What I've chosen to do is have a four-way junction box. One, right, and apologies for the light. I don't want to blind you guys, but so it goes into that box. Other way through 1.5 mil. So this, by the way, 2.5 mil cabling, 20 amps, and then this one is a 13 amp, 1.5 mil into a waterproof junction box, which then leads to the lights. And by the way, the lights are IP66, so even if water gets, they won't get water into them. And of course, made sure that we use these inexpensive junction boxes you can get from screwfix.com. I don't get paid for any of the promotion for these parts. That just makes sure that I can do an easy connection, no horrible wires sticking out, all waterproof. So should the wonderful state of our shed ever become a bit damp, which I don't think it does, at the moment it's seeming to work out okay, then we're all good. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Hang on, I'm going to just close out. I'm going to have to flip again and send you part 3 of this. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the episode, Edgehill episode 1, creating electrical connections at the back of the garden, particularly in support of the pool pump, which obviously, I've been doing everything to make sure that the kids are fully enjoying their lockdown time. Okay, stay safe. If you like this video, subscribe, or you can't actually subscribe because it's just a video. Probably don't, I'm probably talking to myself actually. Anyway, take care and be safe. Bye.